It's Thursday and this is another episode of Throwback Thursday. Our regular look back at great commercials from the 80s and 90s. In today's episode, I want to take a look at what I call the Manifesto Strategy. The advert that declares the values the brand represents. It's a dangerous strategy and can come across as arrogant and presumptive. I mean, how can a product really epitomise a bunch of abstract values? So it's fitting that the brand featured in this commercial has a reputation for going to unreasonable lengths in their pursuit of excellence. The commercial I'd like you to look at with me is the ultimate manifesto advert. Apple's Here's to the Crazy Ones. First of all, no product. Instead, it's a series of black and white footage featuring everyone from Picasso to Einstein.
Here's to the crazy ones. The misfits. The rebels. The troublemakers.
Apple aren't doing humble here. They're immediately associating themselves with the greatest geniuses who ever lived and placing Apple as the modern expression in this lineage. Misunderstood geniuses who changed the world.
You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them.
And the craziest thing is, the claim isn't unjustified in Apple's case. The script is a brilliant call to arms, and goodness, it's persuasive. It appeals to the inner rebel in all of us. In reality, we might be rule takers, followers of the status quo, round pegs in round holes, but we'd like to dream we might qualify for admission to this band of rebels and misfits. We might not be crazy enough to change the world, but we could be crazy enough to buy a computer and feel it gives us membership to an exclusive creative community. I think the commercial is a masterpiece. Even down to the intentionally grammatically incorrect think different. Think differently just wouldn't be as sticky. Of course, the commercial isn't just a manifesto for Apple. It's also a portrait of Steve Jobs. Because if anyone was unreasonable and crazy enough to think he could change the world and did, it was him.
Here's to the crazy ones. The misfits. The rebels. The troublemakers. The round pegs in the square holes. The ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.